Hello everybody, this is Pastor Felix. Welcome to Endure to the End. On this channel we discuss a lot of different topics, but just a short time ago I released a video titled Something's About to Happen. You can find it on YouTube under the channel Endure to the End. And in that video I cited a few documents and talked about different things, both political and biblical. And in there, I reminded everyone that we are still in a declared national emergency. I also talked about an amendment that was made to the UCMJ, this Uniform Code of Military Justice. We also talked about the fact that in August 31st, 2018, the President declared September to be National Preparedness Month. And so in there it says all Americans can prepare for disasters by developing and practicing a family emergency response plan, assembling a disaster supply kit. Not to mention I shared some verses that talked about wars and rumors of wars and earthquakes in diverse places and that these are the beginning of birth pains. So since that time, we have Jamie Dimon. CNBC reports that Jamie Dimon is warning about geopolitical issues bursting all over the place. In the report, JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon raised concerns Friday, this report says, that raising interest rates and geopolitical flare-ups could derail U.S. economic growth. Additional to that, we have had one of the worst hurricanes to ever hit U.S. land and in U.S. history. It says here, Fox News reported hundreds found by rescuers after Hurricane Michael, but many still missing. The death toll is up to 17, and it's estimated that the damage has reached between 12 and 15 billion dollars of damage. Whole neighborhoods wiped out. That was reported by the Miami Herald. And if you've watched the footage and you've seen what's going on, houses and neighborhoods have been demolished and just ripped off of their foundations. My heart and prayer goes out to all these people, and I want to encourage you to do the same. You know, your life will never be the same after disasters like this. All your earthly belongings are gone. Those precious mementos from loved ones gone by, they're gone, never to be found again. Your whole livelihood, your life savings, it's gone. For many people, that is the case. Luckily, many have been able to heed the warnings and go ahead. But two things I want to bring up right now. One, in September's National Preparedness Month, it encouraged all U.S. citizens to prepare for whatever sort of disaster, whether it be geopolitical, economic, or weather conditions, tornadoes, hurricanes, wildfires, whatever the case is. And had people listen to that, they may have been, for those who did, I'm sure they're a little bit more well prepared. No one can prepare you for such a disaster as Michael. Nothing and no one can. However, if you had some of the things and items and alerts, perhaps you may have weathered that a little bit better than others. Again, nothing could prepare you for that. However, someone with a candy bar and a flashlight is doing a lot better than someone without. So any level of preparedness, any level of warning, anything of that nature that you can heed or practice or put into play is going to put you further ahead than those who do without. And what that does for you is it enables you to then be able to assist others. Not just to preserve yourself alone, but the reason why we preserve ourselves is so that we can help others as well. I'm reminded of when you're on an airplane and the flight attendants are giving instructions on how to put on the oxygen mask. The thing that they tell you is put yours on first before assisting others. Because if you try to assist others and you haven't been taking care of yourself, then you may not be able to be around. In the example they give, if the oxygen mask come and you're putting it on your child and you haven't put it on you yet, you may pass out, and then who's going to take care of the child? Just a small example to take heed, take warning, get prepared. With that being said, it is reported that Florida's power grid is broken. Who knows when it's going to come back up? We know that Puerto Rico is still dealing with issues with their power grid and things that are going on there. Farmers are devastated. Their livelihood has been taken away. Many people are still struggling with rebuilding there. Couple resources that I want to talk to you about. God's Pit Crew. You can go to godspitcrew.org. It is an emergency response team. The guy who heads that up, his name is Randy Johnson. I've had the great pleasure of meeting with Randy and talking with him. Every red penny that you send to this organization, which is a nonprofit organization, will go to those people, and they are right now in full swing of helping those who are negatively affected by Hurricane Michael. And they have something that's very interesting, blessing buckets that are filled with essentials, toiletries, food, water, and so forth. Semi-loads are en route as we speak, going down there. You too can help. If you want to donate, you go to that website, godspitcrew.org. There's you can read about it. You can also volunteer and form a team and go down there and help with the disaster relief. Another one that I have not met, but I've heard in several interviews, and she's been on the Hagman and Hagman show, is Eve Gonzalez, tradingpostinthewoods.com. You can go visit her site as well. They're both faith-based. They both act with the utmost integrity, and those would be good avenues to partner with if you want to help those who've been devastated by Hurricane Michael. I want to continue to encourage you to be prepared for whatever it is, both spiritually and physically. Be prepared to meet your Maker, and be prepared to endure to the end. God bless you. I want to encourage you, run the race with perseverance. Run like you want to win it. Till we talk again.